These new developments come in the case of a university doctor who molested dozens of young men. And now we've learned Ohio State University didn't do anything about it.
And that was the main takeaway from a major new report out today on the investigation into former team doctor Richard Strauss. News 5's Jordan Vandenberg poured over the 200-page report and joins us from the newsroom with more details.
Well, in total, investigators say Dr. Strauss sexually abused at least 170 young men in his time at Ohio State. His victims say this report validates something they've known all along.
Jerry Sandusky, Dr. Larry Nasser, and now Dr. Richard Strauss. 3 men who worked for major universities, 3 men who are accused of being sexual predators. But unlike the previous 2, Dr. Richard Strauss will not be criminally charged. Strauss killed himself in 2005, about 7 years after retiring from Ohio State with distinguished honors. He spent 20 years at the university, and according to a new report, he molested, fondled, and sexually abused at least 177 young men over nearly his entire tenure. The report concludes that the university knew of the allegations but never elevated those allegations to the highest level. The report found a 1996 investigation was also limited. Survivors of Strauss's abuse say the report is vindication.
This is relief and validation of what we've been saying for a year and a half. In the beginning, people questioned us. We knew the truth. OSU has been trying to escape responsibility for this through legal methods, and now there's no way for them to escape responsibility.
The report found Strauss would force students to strip naked to assess their conditions. He also fondled and inappropriately touched them. The report says Strauss would also check a student's groin, even if he just had a cold. The report found Strauss would be in exam rooms with student patients for times that were, quote, longer than normal. Despite reports of the abuse dating back to 1979, the report found the university failed to take meaningful action, even after one staff member said Strauss is, quote, accountable to no one, and that male athletes do not feel comfortable around him. The current president of Ohio State called the report's findings shocking and painful.
We have complete sympathy and empathy for the survivors. I mean, our hearts go out to them. We heard from several at our board meeting in November and expressed that then and have from the very beginning. We really have complete empathy for our alumni who are survivors and appreciate actually the courage of those who've come forward.
3 groups of plaintiffs have sued Ohio State University. Those cases are still pending and are currently in mediation. However, they are expected to cost Ohio State a substantial amount of money. Jordan Vandenberg, News 5.